in justice. Our coming here is designed to formally petition the IGP. We know the police saw it. The particular abuse of our third vice, Alhaji Osman Masawudu, was in the full glare of your cameras, and the police were there. To some point, they came in to separate, and the person who slapped Masawudu, our third vice, was restrained by the police after he slapped him. But strangely, the police didn't arrest him. A criminal act, the police saw it, they separated, which was good, but there was no action. And that's not how we want to carry on our country. Just as we're talking, if any of myself or my deputy go ahead to slap any of you here, it won't suffice just to separate and so don't slap him the second time, and that's it. So we want the police, as if they haven't seen it, we have brought it to their attention. Evidence on pen drive has been included with the petition. So if they haven't seen what you guys have dutifully circulated in the media, at least we have provided for them so that they can take full account of what happened and take the necessary step to bring sanity by punishing these individuals, not only for the sake of punishing them, but to create a certain standing deterrent for all who would want to copy such behavior, and that our democracy will not tolerate that, and that is not part of how we want to engage ourselves in a democratic process. So that's the reason we came, and we are very happy, even though we didn't have the opportunity to extensively discuss with the IGP. Was gracious enough to give us a few moments, and then had promised that we can come in and see him. So we are working on an appointment to see him later on if need be to discuss the petition further. But we want to also plead with you as the media to focus on this petition. The reason is that it is happening to a member of the New Patriotic Party, but it is happening to our democracy. And if these individuals are emboldened because there's no sanction, there's no punishment, they will do it to anybody. And that anybody could be you, could be me, and our democracy suffers. And so we are urging you to focus on this petition. We are going to be focused on it, but we want it to be a collective effort. It is not an NPP's effort to chase or to witch hunt these individuals or to have them punished necessarily, so that our democracy will benefit from it. So we plead with you to join with us in this pursuit so that our democracy will benefit from it.
You did mention the IGP had a few moments with you. Did he give you any assurances regarding your petition?
Certainly so.
What kind of assurance?
He hasn't received the copy directly. We submitted it, and he has ordered an individual to receive it and process it, that he would look at it. But he is in agreement that what step we're taking is in order.
The Akwatia Police Command has put out a statement that they've already begun investigations into the chairman of the incident. Does it give you any confidence that the police have already started with investigation?
That's okay. That's okay. But this is for good measure, that at least your cameras capture it, that this formal process has been triggered. The reason this is necessary is that, you were here with us when we went to the Ablik Manoff rerun. Matters are still outstanding. People who have abused people took too long, you understand? And knowing that this didn't happen in private, I wonder why so far Zoka is wherever he is and is not in custody. I wonder where individuals there, Abdul Wahab, who was threatening to say that if we had come here to meet Nanabi, if we had come here to meet Anodompre, if we had come here to meet Honorable Apenyo Martin, there will be by-election in his constituency, or they would effectively kill them. That's what he was saying. So we wonder why those people are walking free. And so this is for good measure, and to bring focus where it's necessary to say that the police must act. And the IGP being the #1 police officer in our country, is proper that we notify him formally. And if the Akwatia district commander is taking any step, we commend him. But we need drastic action to be taken so that these conduct are nipped in the bud in our democracy. If it's an NPP person, let the law work where it must work. If it's an NDC person, so be it. But nobody should be shielded from these kinds of misconduct in our democracy.
Based on your discussions...
Prior to this by-election, the police assured that they were going to make this the most peaceful by-election we've ever had. Do you think they lived to the billing?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. We're here talking about violence. So that question does not arise, right? Because it wasn't particularly peaceful the way it ought to be.
Comparing this to Akwatia North, how would you rate the police's performance?
I don't know what scale to measure it on, but there's violence, and any form of violence is unacceptable.
When do you intend to return to the office of the IGP for further discussions? And are you going to talk about any other issues apart from what you talked about today?
Well, there's no indication of that, but he had committed that he will get us an appointment to come and see him, and has given us an individual with whom to work. So if the opportunity arises and he wants further information from us, or we feel that there's a need to follow up on the petition, certainly he's given us the opportunity and we'll take it.
What will be the next action if the IGP does not arrest these persons that you just mentioned?
Well, you are the media. You should be interested in seeing action on this. So if there's no action, you should be worried just as much as I am.
Thank you very much.